Here today I wanted to show you a comparison of the Jaybird X2s and the Beats Powerbeats wireless headphones. They're both active headphones. I just wanted to show you my opinion on both of them. I was looking for a replacement for my wired headphones, and I wanted something wireless and I wanted something for the gym. So my decision ended up coming up to the Jaybirds or the Beats. So I guess first of all, this is the design of the Jaybirds. They do have this little wing which inserts into your ear, and it does come with these styrofoam tips which help isolate some of the sound. By no means are these noise cancelling, but they do help a little bit with keeping some of the ambient noise out. So I guess comfort wise I would say, well, I guess let me show you the Beats. So the Beats have a little silicone tip here, and they do wrap around your ear. So comfort wise, I used both of these for about a week and I liked the Beats better. These after a while just started bothering me with it being so compressed into my ear due to the little styrofoam tip and the little wing tip. These just lay on your ear and they're fairly comfortable. So I would say these were a lot more comfortable if you want them throughout the whole day. But while actually exercising, these stay in your ear a lot better due to the little wingtip design. They don't move at all while running, while these did move a little bit. So these are a little bit more comfortable, but these stay in your ear a lot better while running. Let me see what else. Also, I guess a thing to consider is the charging ports on these. First of all, these have an 8-hour lifespan, battery life, and these have a 6-hour battery span. So this one has a better battery than the Beats. But the charging port is one thing that I saw that might be a problem. So here you have to actually take the cap off to get to the charging port. So my fear is that this little plastic piece, it's held on by just a little tiny plastic piece. I'm afraid it might break off and I might lose it. So if I happen to lose this, then we're gonna have one weird looking earbud that doesn't match the other and it's a little tacky looking to me. So that's one thing I didn't like about these, just the design of how you charge them. On the Beats, you charge them via a little plastic piece that you move off, and you charge them this way. And sure, this one can come off as well, but if it happens to fall off, you really can't tell. It's on the bottom. So I guess that's one little thing that I noticed. Also, the controls. The controls were a little bit easier to use on the Beats, seeing how it is quite a bit bigger and it's just easier to find and press compared to the skinnier Jaybird one. Onto the charging cables. They both have a micro USB charging cable. This is the one for the Jaybird, and this is the one for the Beats. They're standard small cables. You can just use any other micro USB cable. To the carrying cases. Both carrying cases were fairly well, they're just standard cases. This one can be a little tricky to get on and off. It's like a little actual enclosure. They're fairly rigid on the side, so it does help protect against you throw them in a bag and they're getting smushed. But you can't press too hard on there, because if you press too hard, then it falls inside. So it is a little trickier than the normal zippered ones. You got to be gentle. With the Beats, again, it's a rigid design, easy zipper, and that's the case. They both came with extra tips. The Beats came with 1 installed and 3 extra ones, so a total of 4, ranging from small, medium, large, and then these double tipped ones. The Jaybirds came with 6 different designs. They came with the normal silicone tips, and then they also came with the complete premium foam tips, which are supposed to help isolate some of the sound, which they do. And then also they come with the wing tips in 3 different sizes, small, mediums, and large. But overall, they both perform fairly well. The only major difference that I found is that the Powerbeats have quite a bit more bass than the Jaybird X2s. So I myself, just a preference in people, I prefer the deeper basses, so I'm gonna actually go with the Powerbeats over the X2s. And another reason is comfort. I can wear these while commuting on the train for an hour and not get tired of them, of having them in my ear. Whereas to these, they did get a little bothersome. They were bothersome after about an hour of use. But one advantage is that they do stay in your ear fairly well. But that's my overview of the Powerbeats and the Jaybird X2s. Hope it was helpful in helping you decide on which pair to go with.